And welcome back to the second act of Storm Furies on Theater of the Mind Players. When we last left our pilots, they had just discovered a long-lost vessel that was part of the human fleet called the storm cruiser Trident that was inside of a strange cloud of sensor-defeating material known as, commonly called as black skies. Now, we have returned to the Tempest, which is their home base ship, as Admiral Strand works out with his. Yes.
You left us on a cliffhanger, Rob.
Oh, did I? I'm so
you did do that,
everyone. Well, it doesn't matter because Tawny spent a bond which absolved the harm from Pasiphae and Ina, but had one of these ships suffered, it actually would have been Calypso out of Flight Alpha.
We should have let him take it.
Damn it. Hey, I thought it was Give him a break.
No, Calypso. So while Admiral Strand and Colonel Rask and Commander Bullock are in the ready room discussing what their next move is, below decks, amidships, there's a place lovingly referred to as the Harpy Hole. It got this name because of its proximity to the storm drive, and because of the weird shrieking noises that the drive makes as it pulses power and keeps the faster than light abilities that the ship needs to stay one step ahead of the forged. It does happen to be an excellent place for the crew to drink. The engineers have routed just a tiny bit of power to a handful of stills and other brewing machinery that they've constructed, and it's where the normal classes of officers and pilots and engineers, everybody mixes in this particular area because everybody wants to drink. And it is something that Admiral Strand, were he more of a stickler for protocols, would absolutely stamp down on. But since the Tempest is the last ship in the fleet, this is something that he is willing to turn a blind eye to.
The power draw is within the standard variation of what the numbers should be.
Right.
Sure.
So,
and he turns his blind eye to the stills.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for explaining my joke, Johnny. So,
blind
alcohol
eye
is
stills.
so bad it could give you blind.
Yes.
So this is where Flight Bravo is hanging out when after they return from their jaunt into the black sky. Various drinks are passed out, and people are sipping, people are doing shots or whatever, except for Ariel. Usually Ariel is like the most, it's like she is usually one of the best people to hang out with after a sortie, because she's always like, to her it's never going to get old to be out flying in the stormcraft, because I don't think she ever really thought that she was going to get a chance to do that. But today she's much more apprehensive. because of the discovery of the other ship, and Captain Rossum, her father, has put her in a agitated mood. What is taking them so long?
Ariel, you know how this bureaucratic bullshit happens. They have to go through 15 different layers before they come to a decision, and it all has to be political.
What layers? It's 5 people.
It's protocol, Ariel. It's protocol. You know we're going to be out there the second we can. We're going to find out what happened, okay? We're a squad.
They're not going to leave him behind. They're not going to leave that whole ship behind.
No, I know. I just need to know what happened to my dad.
Yeah, we're going to find out as soon as we can. Hashtag squad goals.
If we were closer to retirement, I'd say me and you just hop in our cockpits and head on out.
Retirement? That's a joke.
Oh, Jesus.
The only retirement is in the big old black for us. You found that out now by
Then if we were
now,
more of loose
right?
cannons,
It better
Throw
not
us
be
up
any
the line.
loose cannons. If we lose any more cannons to 0 grav, I'm gonna literally lose my mind. Is what's gonna happen.
We're not going to lose any cannons. It's not like we have somebody who recently got demoted on our squad.
Boy,
Wow, Thalia. You probably don't want to be talking about that promotion considering how you got it.
Oh, through
Beep, 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 boop.
the
Beep, beep,
normal
beep, beep, boop.
means of merit and
hey,
work.
so who needs another round?
I do.
Yeah, what are you drinking, Polybius?
Whatever they got that's the strongest, please.
Got it.
called the Shirley Temple.
Vic pops over to the bar, brings back a drink for her and Polybius. No one else took her up on it, so.
I feel like these are the bitch glasses, by the way. Like every time they're on, bitch. Or the not fucking around.
I think the strongest drink is probably the Dionysus cock sweat.
Oh yeah, that's what she brings back for Polybius,
Give
but
me
she
that
brings herself back whatever they're drinking for scotch.
So so Pasiphae, let me ask you this. On Flight Alpha, who do you actually like have a good relationship with? I don't know if you're necessarily friends or
Probably Polybius.
No.
Oh,
The
on
other friend.
Alpha.
Yeah.
Andros. The other lieutenant.
Yeah.
Pagos?
No,
Lagos?
there's 2 lieutenants.
I think there's a lieutenant in charge of the Vulture too.
Yeah.
The one that's not in charge of the Vulture, probably.
Pagos then.
Hagos.
Yeah, Hagos, because he's like lateral to me. So probably
he's there at the bar when you put your order in.
okay. Boy, your flight as downtrodden as mine right now, or are we just being a bunch of assholes?
Well, everybody wants to know what the hell's going on.
Well, sure, but do you not trust? Thank you, Salvador.
That's how they get they have to squeeze the game.
Do you not trust Strand to like make the right call here? Because
Well, yeah, he's gonna make the right call. He's gonna make sure that he puts us on a escort flight so that Andros can take a Vulture with Ramirez's boys to go check that thing out.
you think he's going to put y'all on this?
Why wouldn't he?
Look, buddy, I like you, but I'm sorry, we're arguably better at this kind of flight.
Right. That's why you're called Bravo flight.
Oh, you're going off of just like that.
And that's
The
why
names?
that's why you have and that's why you have Thalia, who we all know what her deal is.
You can say as much as you want, but I don't think Thalia'd be where she was if she didn't fucking warrant it.
And if you weren't the lesser squadron, they wouldn't have punished Kyria by sticking her with you guys.
What was that,
Takes
bitch?
her glasses off and puts them in her pocket. Say that one more time to my face.
You really want to do this now?
Oh my god. Rob.
Yeah,
Rob.
What?
Does anyone in Bravo notice that she takes off her glasses?
Barbrawl.
I think so.
Okay.
Tawny. I think it's funny how you said your character doesn't get in fights and always backs down.
Okay, he fucking started it. If he wants to question our badassery, he can.
I was not going to point that out when she talked about how soft-spoken
Still
and quiet her character
Tawny,
was.
like-
Because
I mean, there's only
I might
so
as
much
well
I
be
can
like-
do.
I wanted to see how long it would take before
like
Tawny.
really, that was the
Got
thing,
into a
was
fight.
it made it.
I'm
too
also
that-
questioning if he wants to start the fight. I'm giving him the opening to do so.
Ah,
but I'm not going to
Yep,
start
yep.
it.
Sure, that's
Sure,
how that
whatever you
works.
say.
Yep.
Yep.
Anyhow,
Bravo squad, Pasiphae just took off her glasses. We gotta back her ass up.
She doesn't fight.
say it again.
So you guys telling the story how they made Bravo Squad because Alpha Squad couldn't keep up?
They call us Bravo because we do a good job. Bravo, they say.
Bitches applause when we get back.
Snaps all around.
You all,
Kyria just shakes her head.
I fucking love this.
you all are gonna be. Let's see. I'm gonna because he is gonna keep trashing. I need a moment to collect my bitchiness.
Yeah.
Because it's 5-on-1 right now. Yeah.
It's
It's
4
pretty
on 1.
intimidating.
Is
We'll give you
Ariel over
time.
there?
There's
she's
5 of us
still
and one of
she's
him.
she's
I'm
still
sitting
brooding.
by
She's still
Ariel.
brooding at her
Oh, okay.
table.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so 4
still
on
by
1.
Ariel.
Okay.
This is my old lieutenant.
Just-
I can't just knock him out. He's right. Alpha
Just
was better when I was
because-
leading it.
Just because you got lucky doesn't mean you're good.
While he's talking, I'm assuming that he's facing Pasiphae.
Mhm.
I'm gonna walk behind him and just stand behind him while he's talking.
Nice.
I am so good. They recommended me change my resume from actor/pilot to pilot/actor.
Let's look at
Luck. Does luck have anything to do with any of it?
the people who are on in your flight.
Go ahead.
You've got an actor.
Best damn pilot there
You've
is.
got a psycho.
Wait, who's that?
You've
one?
got
No,
got a
for real.
politician.
Who's the psycho?
Kyria.
Kyrie is the weirdo.
You've got a punishment duty, and I don't even know what you are. Vic.
That's kind of the point, ain't it? I don't care if you know what I am.
I walk up closer behind him and whisper in his ear, "Am I the psycho?"
That is actually kind of freaky.
Oh, fuck, that was
Um,
really good, Tony.
That's when Locke puts his hand on you, Palladius, and says,
Mhm.
"Back off, man."
Kyria takes her feet down from the table now and just
You putting a hand
Say
on my
it again, Locke. Who you telling to back off?
Did you get your position because you're deaf? Because all I keep hearing you say is say it again. Say it again. I know what you are, says Locke. You're nothing.
I punch him right in the face.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh! Bro.
I told you I won't start it.
She's like your
You'll
mom.
just
She'll
instigate
finish
it.
it.
Yes, I will.
So, the other squadron is dangerous. They are experienced, and they are vicious. They're also perilous.
Sounds like my last wife. You know what I mean?
Which means that if you
Your
suffer,
last
His in-game last wife.
Okay.
I'm
Sorry.
gonna just do Ethan a solid
you.
there and save him from
Yes.
sleeping in the living room tonight.
Thank you, Jordan.
You're welcome.
Bestie of my life.
Yeah.
this is going to be a challenge in the domain of command, because it's a little bit of social skill and squadron coordination, because you're trying to all back each other up.
God damn it.
You have to beat a... God, I love these dice.
Fuck you.
14.
What?
Ew. Fuck.
A
Fuck.
14.
Fuck. He rolled an 8 and a 6.
How can we use our
No,
our-
I'm sorry. A 13. Because I rolled 8
Nice.
plus 5.
Yep,
So
that's a 13.
if we use a burn, you said we can use any one of our other.
Your girl's
can
doing
use-
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then what do we do for it's the
I'm also going to bust out a bond with Garth.
So remember, you
I was
don't...
actually gonna give my dice to Pasiphae.
Okay.
Okay, so you're just going to sit back and take a glory and give her your name die?
I don't want to hurt my face.
Yeah, no, that's your moneymaker. That's-
Jen,
Super cool with that. Is that a D6?
We're all D6.
If I use one of my other things by using my D8, does that get added on, or is that included in choose your best?
It's still choose your best. The only thing that gets added on is if you are using a
default.
charge.
Okay.
which I'm totally fucking doing.
And
I
when
don't
you
know
do
if
a
the charge is
burn, you
worth
can
it.
pick any of the tactical command system, etc. to add. Okay, thank God.
That's what I'm doing.
Man, I have this whole bar fight planned in my head, and I love it. I needed a bar fight, Rob. Thank you.
I'm smoking a D4. I'm sorry.
So how are you doing that? By what are you burning?
Maneuvers. One of my
maneuver?
maneuvers. One of my flight system maneuvers. It's going to be
Okay.
a switchback.
Well,
Is that when you turn around and start walking away and then turn around quick and punch him?
It's a roundhouse to the face, but yes.
Nice switchback.
Turn like I'm walking away and then roundhouse to the face.
so in theory, I'm not entirely sure how you're supposed to use the charges to give you bonuses in this particular area. However, since this is a one shot, I don't want to, I hate telling my players no because the rules say so. Like, we can justify it later. Like, I kind of like the idea that maybe if you want to burn charges, you can, but that means that you'll have one less charge to start with for your
Later.
next move. Basically, because the engineers are like, they got into a fight, and now we had to shut down the Harpy for like 3 days. Yeah, no, I'm gonna forget about reloading her ion blasters. You know.
That actually works really well for me because I'm actually.
Okay. So, all right. So, who is in this contest?
Polybius.
Thalia.
Pasiphae.
Kyria.
All right.
And
Doma.
Garth is giving support.
Yep.
Darth is like, good job.
I'm too pretty to fight.
Roll it.
All right. Don't fucking fail me, you son of a bitches.
All right. In The barroom brawl between Flight Alpha and Flight Bravo, who with a threat of 13, who suffers?
Ooh.
Oh, Polybius.
Who prevails?
Thalia.
Kyria.
Pasiphae.
Who is best? Pasiphae, what did you roll?
14.
Kyria, what did you roll?
13.
Thalia, what did you roll?
14.
Oh,
So that-
tie.
it means that the two of you roll your name dice right now, and whoever rolls highest wins.
Yeah, blown out ain't gonna make you win.
That's what she said.
Title of my okay.
Losers
all right.
first.
What do you mean losers first? Fine.
Continue.
My ass rolled a damn 5.
I rolled a damn 6.
Holy cow.
I feel like
I'm putting the 5 in jail. It's going in jail.
Thalia has taken whatever mojo you had.
She did. She really did.
Damn, I was
All right.
not expecting that to be. Damn. I
5
love
in
you little
jail.
guys.
The 5 is in jail.
So, Polybius, you take 1 glory, and you also mark a burn.
Yes.
So tell us how you suffer.
I'm actually going to have him do to me what I was going to do to him. So I punch him in the face, and he comes back and just straight up tackles me to the ground.
Ooh,
And when he does, he wails on me a little bit, puts his knee on my chest, holds my arm down, takes the stogie that flew from my mouth, and puts it out on my skin.
Ooh, harsh.
Damn.
Damn, son.
All right,
Ooh,
Kyria, how do you prevail?
So Kyria's goal here is to break it up, not necessarily to knock anybody out. So she has a couple of the team members, well, the flight team that are still like not pissed at her, like they've kind of gotten over her mistake. So she's like just strong-arming them, being like, okay, just cool it. Gotta cool it off, okay? Just let it go. Just trying to keep
Okay.
everybody as cool as possible.
And I think your past associations with Flight Alpha do get people to be like, okay, yeah, all right, no, let them work it out, you know.
Mhm.
Pasiphae, how do
Doesn't-
you?
Could Domon go first?
No,
He
he
didn't
because he
participate.
was
I
out.
passed my night.
He helped you?
My die.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. No, you're right. Okay.
So in your narration, make sure to
Yes.
talk about how Domon is awesome.
I think Pasiphae turns to pretend she's walking away, catches Garth's eye line to see where the next hit is coming from, and uses
He's like,
his
oh!
and uses his reaction to turn, block, and just roundhouse to the face whoever it was.
Okay. And Thalia.
Who was talking to us again?
That
Locke
was
and
Pagos and Locke.
Pagos.
Pagos was the lieutenant. Locke was the guy who. Locke is probably the guy who's on Polybius. You know.
Okay. I'm gonna look Pagos and like grab him by the back of the head, like I'm gonna kiss him. And I'm gonna say, she asks you to say it again, cause a pussy says it once, a bitch says it twice. Boom! Right into the bar, and hold his head down and continue my drink.
Nice.
All right, and that still sets off a punchy scrum with everybody.
Gina, Calypso, cool it. Okay, just let it go.
China's like, I get it. We all want to be the person who, you know, brings home another ship. I mean, if we got 2 ships, like we get that. We all want the same thing, but everybody wants to be the person who does it.
Ariel deserves to find her father. And
He
Ariel's
tasks me.
My fucking
he
arm!
tasks me, and I'll have him.
There, a gun goes off, and everybody stops.
I finish my drink.
Colonel Rask is standing in the doorway of the Harpy Hole, holding the gun.
Oh, yeah.
I think Pasiphae Vic instantly goes on.
Everybody does.
Okay.
Like, as soon as...
I was not involved in this.
I think that Polybius slowly gets up, and when he gets up, he salutes with the arm that has a big burn
Gash.
mark now.
Rask walks with a cane that is built out of the arm of the forged that he
Nice.
took out by himself.
Fucking toaster. Nice.
And he puts his sidearm back. Now that I have everyone's attention, I want to know who started it and what this was over.
I started it.
Now, why would you do that?
He dissed
Warrant
Bravo
officer.
Team. He had choice words about Bravo Team, and I just couldn't stand for it, sir.
Frankly, sir, if anything is to be said, it may have been my fault for pushing Pagos.
Sir, Alpha
Sir.
Company was trying to make sure that they took over the mission to deny Ariel's finding her father, sir. We decided to settle who was better, sir.
He hobbles into the Harpy Hole, sets the cane on the side. Mr. Sparks, if you would pour me my usual. Now, I've heard from members of Flight Bravo. Flight Alpha, do you wish to have a say in this matter?
I swear to fuck Kyria, if you stand up for them, I will kick her ass.
Pagos is like, well, sir, we just, you must know that we are both very anxious to figure out what's going on the ship that we discovered. And we are both very hungry to be able to know what's happening over on the Trident.
Ain't how you phrased it 5 minutes ago, sir.
Lieutenant Moretti, says Rask,
Sir.
please don't be rude.
Certainly, sir. Only stating the facts, sir.
If I want you to state the facts, I will ask you.
Sir.
Do you
Sir,
understand that?
Sir, I will take responsibility for
I am
Lieutenant's-
not, bam, talking to Flight Bravo at this moment. Damn it, Sparks, they made me spill my drink. Refill that, please. Alpha, you were saying we both really want the privilege to bring the Trident home, sir. And things got a little heated. You understand how it is. I do. Now, usually when soldiers have these sorts of dust-ups, it's a matter of they said. But as it happens, we have somebody who has the unique perspective of having been on both of these units.
Rob.
Kyria,
Yes, sir.
who started it?
Sir, it was a pissing match, sir.
I'm sorry, you probably misheard me. Who started it?
Sir, in terms of words or actions, sir?
Kyria, I understand that you're trying to be politic here, but it's this type of behavior that got you in your current position. And if you continue it, it's the type of behavior that's going to get you out of this position. So, one last time, who started it?
Sir, Polybius threw the first punch, sir.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
It also proved that Bravo had the biggest BDE.
It did do that.
So, I think we don't need, we are not going to have to call in Captain Ramirez. I don't think we need to throw anybody in the brig. This was all a big misunderstanding. But I do believe that this is last call at the Harpy Hole for 2 days. Once I finish my drink, the lights go out. And that way we don't have to worry about these things happening until after we resolve this issue with the Trident.
How many refills would you like?
Last call, everyone. And he takes a sip, and like you see everybody basically kind of begrudgingly like mutter. As we cut to
I had a shitty idea.
Kyria getting shanked in the hallway.
By 2 people.
well, so I feel like there is a like, what is the specific area that, like, you know, where is the Gryffindor?
Where do shankings normally take place?
No, where does the flight hang out that is their own sort of private space?
I would assume that there's like a small barracks where the majority of us are housed. Probably Vanya would be housed in her own room, but the rest of us would probably be in bunks.
Yeah, they'll
Okay.
probably hang out with them when we're...
Probably not far
Yeah.
from the hangar either.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So maybe a couple of tables in the middle of a bunk room.
Okay. So what are the rest of you doing when Vanya gets there?
I think I'm finishing up bandaging my own arm.
I think Pasiphae is hanging out in her bunk with the curtains open, but like reading a book.
Brushing my hair.
Kyria is finishing calibrating some specs for Deck Chief Haskell for the ships.
Okay. And for some reason, it's like 10 degrees colder when you walk in, Kyria.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Polybius gets up when he sees Kyria walk in, sees that everybody's cold towards her. He walks straight up to her and says, "I'm really sorry he made you do that."
Mm-hmm.
Next time, Rasks ask you whose fault it is if something started. Maybe don't be so quick to say it was you.
I was trying to take the heat off my team.
I know, and I appreciate it, but
You are
now the only way I could have defended you guys would be by contradicting something directly that you said.
With all due respect, Kyrie, I think the best thing for you to do is just be grateful that I took responsibility and sit down and shut the hell up.
Probably should have kept your mouth shut, Polybius.
Maybe next time you shouldn't start fucking fights, Pacific.
I ain't fucking started it.
Hey,
I ended it.
everybody. We are one team.
Domon's gonna
Anything
hug
that
it out,
happens to
everybody.
one of us happens to all of us. Now,
Domon,
everyone, come on in. We're gonna do a nice little huddle. Share our feelings.
Okay, sweetheart, we don't do the feeling circle around here.
Garth,
Obviously.
Garth, I have plenty more cigars to put out on your face. I just want you to know that.
I just think we should all share what has bugged us today.
Should we also play Zip Zap Zop while we're at it?
We'll be doing that enough later.
Oh my god.
Strand walks into the room.
Am I there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, she's been here the entire time. I didn't think she was
Oh,
there.
no.
yeah, I didn't think I was there
I'm
either.
sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't think I was there either.
So Strand walks in with Thalia.
Are we in a group hug?
No.
No, we the fuck are
No,
not.
Maybe Domon,
Like,
maybe
I feel-
Garth still has his arms out.
yeah,
Come
like
on,
you're like,
come on.
come on.
Bravo,
Bless your heart. No.
Bravo squad.
Aye.
Vic crawls out of her bunk and goes at attention.
All right. Baddies.
First off, Polybius. Dumb motherfucker. Never say you were the first one to start the fight.
I really was trying to draw them into the fight to make them throw the first punch. I just wanted to point that out. buddy.
Kyria. High five for telling the truth, but damn, just don't sell us up the river, okay?
I'm sorry. What did you want me to tell Rask?
No, I'm saying I approve of what you did. Just don't sell us up the river. You did the right thing. You're
Oh.
gonna get back to Commander. Don't worry.
All right. Before we get in,
I think
What?
we all can agree the only right decision was my decision, and that was stay out of the fight.
Shut the fuck up.
all right.
Domon,
Agreed.
I tried to stop the fight, okay? Don't be too high and mighty for just standing there whimpering behind your hands, all right? Though
Okay.
it was good to give Pacife a good clue of what was coming up.
Thalia and Flight Bravo. We're gonna be sending you over there. You're gonna be the flight that investigates the Trident.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
We need to figure out what is available, and we need to figure out what materials are salvageable.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yes, Polybius.
will Ariel be joining us, sir?
Sir, if you haven't already made up your mind, I would like to interject. I believe Ariel deserves to find out what happened to the Trident. Sir.
This sounds like it's a contest
Oh boy. God.
to convict or to convince Strand to let Ariel come aboard the Trident. So that means
Command.
that this is going to be, I think command is probably going to be it, but let me just make sure. This is going to be a command test against Strand, who I think to get into this contest, because you are trying to convince the Admiral to let you do this thing, I'm going to consider him to be dire, which means you have to mark burn. Or did I?
No, you're fine. I was just going to ask, it was 13 for
The
last
last one?
contest, right?
And who got
Yes.
which points for that?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So if you prevailed, you got 7, and Thalia got 13.
And if you helped,
You get 1 glory.
that's what I thought.
And you get 1 for failing, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
But you all,
Pasiphae would like to throw her dice behind Thalia
on.
this time.
hold on.
Okay.
You also did you also mark a burn for that
Yes, I did.
for Alex for failing?
Oh,
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Oh no, do I mark an additional burn to the burn I spent?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Because you lost.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so 2 burn. Got it.
Mhm.
Or not to burn.
That is the
That
question.
But to be part of this contest, you need to mark a burn to do it because you're going up against the Admiral.
I will
Thalia
mark a
will-
burn and throw my dice behind Thalia.
No, you only have to mark a burn if you're
Rolling.
contesting.
I will not mark a burn, but I will still throw my dice behind Thalia.
You can have a name die for me too, Thalia.
Aw, those are so sweet.
Everyone's like, go
Good luck.
get her, Ray.
It's what happens when you're the commander.
And
That was your whole plan. Get her.
Pork and the
big-
Admiral, but you know.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Uh,
Allegedly.
We've all seen that locket.
You haven't.
I haven't. I haven't been on
Okay,
the
well.
team long enough. This is just alpha propaganda.
Is it though? We all know.
Is it?
We know.
Like, I mean,
So the contest is 9.
How was the
That's cute.
contest 9 for this one?
God
When it's
damn it.
dire. What is that?
Jordan, look at the second page of your character sheet, and I just want to point out that Dire is the least.
Yeah, it's the least.
Oh, it's the
shitty.
least one? Yeah, never mind. No, I thought dire was the hardest.
Nope. Top is the least hard.
Well,
No.
So dire means you have to mark burn to even roll. Perilous means you have to mark burn if you suffer. Daunting means you have to spend charge to roll. And arduous means you have to spend charge if you suffer. And
I just feel like spending a charge is worse than spending a burn. Maybe it's just because it's a one shot.
Yeah, I was going to say, you will also note that there are much less burn slots than there are
Yeah.
pathos slots.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is why I am shutting up for now.
Hashtag one shot. Hashtag one shot.
Yeah.
Drive that character like you so. All right.
All.
So the threat is 9. Who has...
hold on, I need to roll.
Oh boy.
So is it just you?
No, I'm going too.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Gonna use charm.
Domon, this would be so great if you won it.
Who suffers? Who
Oh, boy.
prevails? Who is best?
I only got a 9, so I assume not me.
I only got a 9.
Oh boy.
Roll-
We got to roll off.
Roll off,
those
roll
name die. Okay, so roll the name die, and then I will count down 3, 2, 1, and on 1, that's when you say what you rolled. Okay?
How does this keep happening?
Because it's awesome. 3, 2, 1.
5.
Oh,
Yes!
Domon is best.
Domon the Mon.
That's cool. That's cool.
Ethan, this is totally going to screw up your plan to have the lowest glory.
What?
Sarah, I require that the name die that I gave you go in some sort of jail.
Oh, okay.
Just
What
need
did
to
you-
get
I'll
rid of
put
the
it aside.
dogs.
But this will prove that the acting classes paid off.
Hey, that's true.
Been there, been there.
You're just channeling when you were like the Revolutionary War commander, and you're like, when I was Colonel Rinky Dink, I saw. All right, so Thalia, tell us how you and whoever you took. So who gave her a helpy die? Is that
Iria and Pasiphae?
So incorporate that into your discussion of you talking to the commander.
This is going to be the equivalent of Robin Hood Men Tights when she starts off going in on the beaches, in the air, on the land, and then Ethan's
and then Domon is going to go.
X.
The Domon is going to go tights. Yeah. Okay.
Admiral Strand, we've got enough people on our squad that we can have Kyria go in with all of her instruments first to scan and make sure everything's okay and look for life forms. We can have Pasiphae go in and use her scouting abilities to see if there is anyone alive and look for Ariel's father before she goes in.
I know one thing about the situation. It's in order to get the Trident, we need a 3-pronged approach. And one of those needs to be Ariel on communications, so that if her father's still alive on that ship, she can talk her way up and have him mermaid his way out. The rest of us need to be on a combination of scanning to look for life signs and defensively trying to take down any threats that might be available.
I think Polybia starts a slow clap.
Ethan, I hate love you.
Ethan, I'm surprised you didn't go sha-la-la-la-la, don't be scared.
Kiss
We'll
me, girl.
be prepared.
Well, see, that's the thing. This is going to be called Operation Sha-la-la-la-la-la. But
No. I was going for Battlestar, you guys. We got Disney.
don't worry. Hey, we just had a bar brawl in the whiskey still near the engine room. I feel like that's a lot of Battlestar.
Okay. I'll
That's
give you
like that is at least a Big Mac sized Battlestar.
a 7 out of 10 Battlestar.
Yeah, I think that's like an 8 out of 10. All we needed was a boxing ring, and we were there.
Right.
Not wrong.
All right. Says Strand. If it were me, I'd want to be there. So she's in.
Thank you, sir.
I'm going to go get. We're going to be sending a squad of Marines in Kyria's Vulture. The rest of you. The most important thing that we need to bring back is the Uru.
Sir.
Because if we don't get that, we're just as dead in the water as the klaxon signals. And Strand runs over to the wall comm. Strand Khan, Strand Khan, what's going on up there, Booth? Forge, sir, of 2 full squadrons just dropped out. And that is where we take our second break.
You're an evil bastard, Rob.
Yep. I hate your face right now.
Did I just turn the knob back to 10 out of 10 Battlestars?
No, you turned it up to 11.
You see, it's one more. We'll be back for our final act of Storm Furies, where we see the crew of the Tempest as they try to very quickly strip out materials during a forged raid. We'll see you then. Congratulations, fellow human! You've reached the end of an exciting episode of Theater of the Mind Players. If you enjoyed our story, please like the video. If you want more games, subscribe to our channel.
Attack the bell for notifications on new posts. If you liked the episode, please tell us what you enjoyed the most in the comments. If you loved the episode, consider joining our Patreon. You'll get access to special shows, session zeros, and help us determine what we play on the show. We love our friends of Pat Rayon, and we hope to see you there.